It's time for May Shop My Stash. And because I didn't shop my stash for April, I might have went just a little overboard. Hey howdy, hey y'all, Leanna here. I am super excited to be shopping my stash for the month of May. I did not get a chance to do my April shop my stash. I didn't get to finish using my products for my March shop my stash. Everything has been a little out of sorts and I'm still trying to get all of my makeup back situated and organized and easy to get to and all the things. So I've just kind of been willy-nilly grabbing things here or there and using them. So I'm really excited. So let's dig into this and see exactly how crazy I got. I used the products from the Shop My Stash on my face. I'm going to start off with this little basket of samples, little mini thingies, because, you know, I keep collecting them and then I'm not using them, and I have lipsticks and mascaras and eye crayons and more lipsticks and lipsticks and lipsticks. I believe that there's even face primer and concealer and eyeliner and more concealer. So I'm going to be, I even have a little blush. I'm going to be attempting to go through some of those and try them out and possibly use them up, I hope. I'm going to attempt to go somewhat in some kind of order. It may end up just being all willy-nilly, but I'm going to start off with face primers. And like I said, I went a little overboard, but I have this Glam Glow. This is the Super Mattify 6-Acid Clarifying Primer. And it has a little scoop. And that's what it looks like. And I have used it once. And I mean in this week, because you know we're already a week into May. And it was okay. So I'll keep giving that a try and see how that goes. I have this Kokie Perfecting Poreless Primer. This kind of reminds me of the e.l.f. Putty Primer. So I want to see if that is similar. I do like Kokie products, and this is just in original. It says primes and perfects. Then I have this Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. I'm not sure if I've used this or not. I have a new system now for keeping up with what I have tried, so I also have this Makeup Forever Pore Minimizer. This says Step 1 Primer. It says a 24-hour smoothing base. And there's a reason that I have this, so I'll be trying that. And I'm going to use this NYX Plump Right Back with the electrolytes in it, because I pulled this for the month of March, but I never got to use it, and I really want to try it out. So I'm going to give that a try. So those are the face primers. Moving on to foundations, the reason that I have this Makeup Forever face primer is because I have the Makeup Forever HD Skin. And I've had this for a while and I hadn't used it, and some people love it, some people hate it. I've used it once and I didn't like it already this week, so I'm going to continue to try, but so far I'm already not impressed. I'm going to try this Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation and concealer. It looks a little dark for me, but of course we're heading into summer. And I have the LA Girl foundation mixing pigment, so I'm going to try that. This one is if it's too dark. I have both, so I'm excited to see how these work. I think I have used those once. But I do have quite a few foundations that are not exactly the right shade. And you know, foundation, some of them is not cheap, like that HD Makeup Forever HD foundation was like, what, $45? For the Sephora sale, I got the Sephora Best Skin Ever foundation. I have had this on my wish list for quite a while, so when they had their VIV sale and I got 30% off, I pulled the trigger, so I'm really looking forward to using that one. This is not a foundation, but this is the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter. I have been using the e.l.f. Halo Glow, which is a dupe for this. So I want to give this a try and see how I like it. I have the NYX Professional Makeup Bear With Me Blur. It is a blurring tint foundation. And I have used this a couple of times and was not impressed with this either. So I want to give this another try and see if I can get that to work. I'm super excited about this Super Stay. Super excited about the Super Stay. This is the Maybelline 30-hour foundation, because you know, you need your foundation to last you for 30 hours. If it lasts for 30 hours, I would only have to put it on every third day. Right? I mean, it would last through 2 days of work and a sleep and 2 wake-ups. No. It would last for quite a while. So we're going to give it a try and see. I have heard good reviews on that, so. And then I know I have a lot of foundation, but I can tell fairly quickly. My words do not want to come out right. I know I have a lot of foundations, but I can tell pretty quickly whether or not I like one. So I am going to try this L'Oreal Age Perfect 4-in-1 Tinted Balm. This product as well is new to me. I have only stuck my finger in it. And the reason I have two is because I ordered this one first, which is medium. This one is light. And you can see how dark this one is. And like I said, we're going into summer. But I'm not sure. That looks a little dark, so I'm going to play with both of them. Maybe mixing them together will be the perfect shade for me. I also have this Merit. I really liked this Merit. It is like a foundation stick. It's very nice. So I pulled that out to play with that some more. The only powdered foundation you will be surprised to find out that I'm going to use is this Sephora Baked Micro Smooth Multitasking. It says face powder. On their website it says face powder and powdered foundation. So this is actually what I have on. I do like it so far. It's really nice. It does look like it blurs a little bit, so I will be using that. I got that during the Sephora sale as well. For concealer, in the little sample basket, I have some It Bye Bye Under Eye concealer that I'm going to be using. I haven't liked it so far because it is extremely thick, and I do not need thick. I have texture and wrinkles, and I don't need anything thick to put there. But I want to give it a couple of more tries before I throw it over in the trash bin, which is where I'm pretty certain it's going to end up. Or I might give it to Brandy. She might be able to use it. I am going to use this NYX Professional Bear With Me Concealer Serum, which is more up my alley because it is a serum. It's not real thick. And this actually looks pretty good under my eyes. I have used it a time or two. I don't wear a lot of under eye concealer. I am going to use my Holy Grail Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Lavender Instant Retouch Setting Powder. I love this setting powder. It is my favorite, and I haven't used it in a while. When you try out so many different products, you tend to lose your favorite, so I wanted to pull this out and use it. It does sit on my vanity all the time. And I'm also going to be using this CoverGirl Simply Ageless Instant Wrinkle Blurring Pressed Powder. It has hyaluronic vitamin C complex in it, and so far I really do like it. There's my little system. See my little blue dot? That's how I know whether or not I have used a product. So I am going to be using that. I have 2 setting sprays that I'm going to be using, but I also keep this e.l.f. Stay All Night Microfine Setting Mist on my vanity because it is one of my favorites. It has the best sprayer that I've ever used. It's super fine and I love it. So that stays right there. And then I'm going to use the Urban Decay All Nighter. I have used that before, but it's been a while. And I'm going to use this Ciate London Watermelon Burst setting spray that smells amazing because it smells like watermelon. For my eye primers, I'm going to be using the Milani Eyeshadow Primer. I may have used that a couple of times. And I'm going to use this Juvia's Place Eye Prep Eye Prime in shade 2, and it has a blue dot on it, so I have used it. I don't have a lot of different eyeshadow primers. I have my favorites that I keep over here on my vanity, but I'm trying to use up some of the other ones that I have, see if I like them, see if I'm going to keep them and keep them in rotation. I have a NYX Epic Smoke Liner. This is new to me. It is in the shade Black. It has the angled pencil on one end, and then it has the little smudger on the other. So I'm excited to give that a try. I'm trying to do more eyeliners because I have a lot of eyeliner, y'all. I have a lot of eyeliner. I'm going to use this Oma by Sharon C brow pencil. I love this brow pencil already. I have been using it and I absolutely love it. Love it so much that I already have a backup of it, but I'm going to keep on using that. And then I have Brows on Point. This is in the shade Taupe, and this is Billion Dollar Brows. This is a little sample that came in my April IPSY glam bag, I think. I'm also going to use this NYX Thick It, Stick It Brow Gel. No, it's a brow mascara is what that is. I'm going to use that. And then I have these 2 NYX Wonder Sticks. One is a bronzer and a highlight, and the other is blush. There's a blush on each end, coral on one end, and deep peach on the other. I have used these just a little bit. They're really nice. Love the shades. I'm really starting to love the cream products. And there's the other one. Very nice. Really enjoy those. I haven't used them. I think I used them a little bit in March, but didn't really get to play with them much, so I'm putting them back. Now here's another eye primer. This is the Touch and Soul No Problem Eye Primer. I used this just a little bit in March too, so I'm going to leave that in there so I can continue to use it. Moving on to bronzers. I pulled out my Belgian Waffle palette, which is bronzer and highlighter. I love this palette and have not used it near enough. I was thinking about it the other day and decided that I wanted to use that. I also pulled out my Laura Geller. This is the Baked Bronze and Brighten in the shade medium. I love this. And I pulled out my Milani. This is a silky matte. It's in the shade 01 Sunlight. And it is just a very nice, soft, kind of light bronzer, but I really do enjoy that as well. I don't think I have a bronzer that I have not used. Moving into contour, I have 3 contour palettes. 2 of them are just covered in fingerprints. I have the Ace Beauté Ultimate Sculpt Face Palette. I have not used this, I've only swatched it. It looks a little dark. Some of the shades I don't think are going to be too dark, but I want to play with that. I got this e.l.f. contour palette on their website recently when I placed an order because of this highlighter, which I love that highlighter. I had it in an old palette and it broke, so I want to play around with this. I love how cool that looks. Have not used that yet. And then this iconic London palette that is covered in fingerprints and I still didn't get them off. This is the multi-use sculpting palette. And I may have used this a little bit. Yes, I have. It's, look how dark. That is so dark, but that, I mean, it will blend out very nicely. When I used this, I really liked it. I thought it was a very nice palette. So I think I only used it once, but I'm excited to play with that again. And along with the rest of the planet, I ordered the e.l.f. Halo Glow. I got the contour in light medium. I got the blush in Rose You Slay, which I almost didn't order this because it's shiny. And if you watched my blush declutter, if you didn't watch it, I'll link it up here. I said I did not like shiny, and I do not. So I don't know why I ordered it, but it was just so pretty. And it can be used as a topper, so. And then I got the highlight, and this is in Rose Quartz, and I thought that this was really pretty as well. I'm excited to try those. I also pulled this Danessa Myricks Vision Flush in Ballet Slippers. This is an eye, lip, and cheek, and it is so pretty. I thought that this would be a beautiful shade for summertime. And also this Danessa Myricks Color Fix. It is a matte, waterproof liquid pigment, and it as well is for eye, lip, and cheek. And I actually put this on my lips and it was very nice. I really liked it. This is in the shade Desert Rose. Let's just do a little swatchy, shall we? Let's just look, because it's, I mean, that's not a lot, y'all. Let me show you how pigmented that is. That is so pigmented. It is so pretty. And it's, when I put it on my lips, it dried down very nicely. It was very comfortable. And I mean, for a blush, you see, you can really sheer it out. So we're going to try it and see what happens. For my highlighter, I ordered a Sephora highlighter during their sale. This is Golden Hour, because I had never tried one of their highlighters, and this is Full Moon. You have low beam and high beam. This is the low beam and this is the high beam, and you can really see the gold tone in these, and both of them are very, very pretty. Where am I going to put them? They're very nice. You can definitely see the the kind of warmer gold in that. This is the low beam and that is the high beam. Very pretty. And if you watched my Ice Cream Beauty unboxing for the month of April, I got this highlighter palette. I love this purple. I have that on. I don't know if you can see the purple. The end of my nose has got a little purple to it. I love that, so I want to play around with this. And I believe I had this in my March Shop My Stash, the Revolution Vintage Lace palette. And this, I am loving this for an eyeshadow topper. It is what I have on. It is just so pretty. I am just so in love with it. I have been using that as an eye topper quite frequently. And then I pulled this Danessa Myricks Vision Flush. I believe that this as well is lip, cheek, and eye color, but it just looks like a highlighter to me. It is in the shade Tiara, and I'm going to just put a dot of it right there over top of that. It's very pretty. I may try that on my eyes as an eyeshadow topper to see what that looks like. Like I said, I have not been able to do a whole lot, so I'm really wanting to experiment and play in my makeup. For the month of May, I'm going to be a mad scientist. Also, during the Sephora sale, I got this Micro Smooth Captivate Multitasking Baked Face Palette. And these shades are very pretty. This is your bronzer. You have blush and highlight. And I love the color of this blush. I am running out of places. It is a very pretty color. And even though that looks dark, that is a very nice summer color, as you can see. Very nice. I got that for 30% off during their sale. And then when I was putting my makeup back in places and finding new homes for it when I moved all of my things around, I have had this Natasha Denona Glam face palette that has cat hair on it, and all I have done is swatch it. So I know that that's a little dark. I don't do the whole summer, spring, fall. I use my makeup when I want to. So I decided that I wanted to pull that out and play with it since I had not used it. The packaging is so nice, but oh, I do not like the packaging that shows all of your fingerprints. I got these Chantico Beauty Multichrome eyeshadows in Twilight and Motley in my Ice Cream Beauty, and they are so pretty. Thank goodness that they're loose pigment, because I would have just shattered that one. I love them, so I want to play around with those before my daughter steals them. And I have this Dior palette. This is Dior Backstage Amber Neutrals. I got this during the Sephora sale as well. And I have, as you can see, I have been using it. I did use this. This shade here is the dark shade that I have on. And so far I'm really enjoying it. This here is an eyeshadow primer and it sucks. Don't like it. But this is normally $49, and of course I got 20% off during their sale. And so far I am really liking it. I have this Best Dressed Lids from Mally Beauty. What did I get this in? BoxyCharm maybe? I don't remember. And it is a very pretty palette. I have used it a couple of times and it's okay. I'm going to keep trying to use it. It doesn't seem to be very pigmented, but I'm going to play with it and see what I can do with it. And then I have two BH Cosmetics palettes that I have never taken the plastic off of. This one is Party in Puerto Rico, and it is very pretty. That looks like a nice summer shade palette, even though I just said that I don't care. I would use this in the winter It doesn't matter. That also looks like a good fall color story as well. Now it's not so shiny. Very pretty. I'm excited to give that a try. And then we also have the Passion in Paris. This one is really pretty as well, and for some reason this one reminds me of the Blueberry Muffin palette. I don't know, but we shall see. I'm super stoked to give those a try because I've had those for a little while. And then I purchased the Super Bloom eyeshadow palette from IPSY Beauty, and I have not used this. And I want to say that I got this during one of the IPSY sales, but that's really pretty too. And that kind of looks like a nice springish summer palette. I like IPSY or IPSY. I like to call them IPSY. I like their eyeshadow formulas. I have another one of their palettes. This is the Hollywood Glam. That is so pretty. I'm excited to use that. I love those shimmers. And while I was playing around with my Natasha Denona palettes, I decided to pull the Love palette out because, you know, you don't have to use this just in February. You can use this whenever you want to. So I'm going to show the Love palette some love and slap it on my face. And then Dion from Dion Loves Makeup surprised the crap out of me when she sent me this Danessa Myricks Lightwork Volume 3 palette. This is the Experience palette, and she used the palette, as you can see, and I don't remember why. It may have been too glittery, or I know that she has issues with pressed pigments. I don't remember exactly why this palette did not work for her, but holy y'all, this shade is like a cream. You can't even, like, I mean, it is just not even showing you. I can't even explain it to you. It's green and blue and yellow and white and all the things, and the camera doesn't want to pick it up. It's just, it's crazy. Can you see the yellowy? It's crazy. Just, oh. Now see, in the monitor, that looks like a teal. And on my, you see it's purple? See, it's purple. Teal. Purple. Ah. I am super excited to use this palette. It is so pretty. Let's do one more. One more. Oh, that is so pretty. Yep. Do y'all remember that? Was that on Sesame Street? Yep. Anyway, this is a beautiful palette. Beautiful palette. I cannot wait. Cannot wait. And then I have not used the Stone Cold Fox palette in a while from ColourPop. And this is a phenomenal, it is just phenomenal palette. It is so pretty. So I want to show this some love too. And this will be great to use with this because I'm not just going to use that. I am not just going to put those. I need more to go along with it. So some of these cool colors in this palette will be beautiful as a companion palette to that one. So those are all of my eyeshadow palettes. What do I have left? I feel like I still have some things here on my desk, but I feel like I've forgotten to pull something. What else do I have? During the Sephora sale, I got the Fenty Beauty Hella Thick Volumizing Mascara. I've heard good things about that. I have I Am Beautiful Lengthening Volume Mascara. This is Real Her. It's a little sample that came in my IPSY hoo-ha thingy. The L'Oreal Air Volume Mega Mascara. I've had this for a while, and I keep hearing Andy rave about this. I think this is the one that she raves about, Andy from Andy Does Stuff. So I was like, let me pull that out and see what kind of volume I can get with that. I think everything left on my desk is lipstick. I have Ace Beauté Manifest. I'm not sure about this one. I'm not sure if this is my color. It's right there. It might be. We're going to try it and see. I have 2 of the Sydney Grace lip products. I'm not sure if these are lip creams or lip glosses. I think they're lip creams. I have Maya and Sonia. This is Maya and this is Sonia, but I thought these shades would be pretty summer shade. I think I had those pulled in March too and did not get a chance to use them. Everything else here is lip products. This is Anastasia Beverly Hills Crush. This is a liquid lipstick, and I think that I got this in my IPSY bag as well. I did not record that because I was just like, eh. Laura Mercier, this is a Velour Extreme matte lipstick, and I think this is in the shade Fresh. It is very pretty color. Then I have this Milani. This is the Peony. I thought that as well would be a good summerish shade. Looking forward to trying that. I have not tried that yet. The NYX Lip Lingerie. This is Unlaced. I think I had this in my March as well and did not get a chance to use it. I may have worn it in that video or a video or so after that, but not enough to know whether or not I like it. I have, oh, I missed that. I have 3 of the ColourPop Lippy Sticks. They're Lippy Sticks. And those are the shades that I want to try. Those are very pretty. I have a Mented lipstick, and that is what I have on. I really like that. It's the first time I've tried that. So that is my Shop My Stash for the month of May. I am super excited to be trying lots of new products and experimenting and being a mad scientist. I would like to say thank you to Dion for sending me this palette. Dion, I appreciate it. I'm super excited to use it. Stay tuned, y'all. Stay tuned. We're going to be playing with that beautiful palette. Thanks for hanging out with me. Before you go, make sure you show that like button some love. And as always, I'd like to remind you that makeup is meant to enhance the natural beauty that you already are, and we are all beautiful at any age and any size. Find something to be grateful for today. Pull your makeup out and play with it, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye. Christopher, do you shop your lures before you go fishing? I'm gonna need a video, okay? Mama loves you, boo.